Okay, so now we're going to download the entries into Meetpro from athletic.net. I'm right here in the File Explorer. Okay, so it's down here. Again, File Explorer. And the reason I'm in here is I highly recommend that you create a new folder for your track meet data. So you'll see I did that already right here, and I call it track and field. And I said meet data. And then here's all of the stuff that I did for this last meet. Okay, I'm going to show you some of that in a little bit, maybe in the next video actually. But anyway, so we're in here. So since this is Screencastify and this is what I'm using, I come up here and I'm going to create a new folder. And we'll call it Screencastify Track Demo. You should call it you could call it track and field like I did up here. Whatever. So we go in there, and you could just start saving stuff into here. You could do another folder. I get teased over here at my school because I'm kind of into this computer stuff. So I always do a folder so I can understand. So I would do something like this. I would say 2019. And I would go into there, and I would just save my information in there. I might even go over the top and do something that says meet data or whatever. We'll just say 2019. So now I've saved that. Okay, let's go back here. So now the other thing too that makes it easy, in my opinion, is if you take the Screencastify track demo and you put it in your quick access bar. And what this does, this quick access section, is it just makes it so it's easy to see whenever you're browsing to find folders, when you're browsing to find information. So 2019, I click on this, and 2019 is not opened up, but it's there. Now I'm going to download the accepted athletes into this 2019 folder and put it into Meetpro. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to use the athletes from our last meet. So let's go back here. Let me show you this. Let me go back to my dashboard. Okay, so here I am in my dashboard, and we're in Manage Meet. Notice I've already uploaded these results, and Horse Heaven Hills and Desert Hills can view the results. But now I click on Manage Meet, and I'm going to click on the entries. And again, we've accepted these entries. And notice too here that they're in their divisions, the 7th and 8th grade, 1 and 2. Okay. And also you see all the events, but I can hit download. Okay. Accepted entries, custom list editor. Now here's what's really important is right over here. Okay. So this area here, this is what's critical. High-tech Meetpro. Meetpro is what we're using. Easy Meet. If any of you have tried Easy Meet and feel like making some videos, go for it. What's super important is this. Include the full roster in the download. And I'll explain that when I get into the Meet in the next video. Okay. So I come down here, download file for all teams. I could even select which team entries to download. I could filter it that way. But I'm just going to download file for all teams. Now, what you get is you get a semicolon, whatever it is, CSV. It's not a CSV file that you see in Excel. It's one you see in Notepad. So watch when I open it up what I get. I get this thing. It gives all these names, okay, from all these schools. Okay, Desert Hills Enterprise, Okay. And you'll see the names. If they're in two events, like you look at Ben Duffield here, he's in two events. Anyway, it's a bunch of data. You don't necessarily need to understand it. Now, what you want to do is you want to say File, Save As. And you want to browse to the spot that we just created. Okay. So let me open this up here. So this is the screen Castify track demo. Remember, I just made this. So I click in here. And I'm going to click into 2019. And I'm going to rename this. Okay. So I'm going to rename this week 5 entries. Okay. Save. I apologize for this video being a little bit longer. All right. So now I've done all that. Now I'm going to minimize and I'm going to go into my Meetpro. Hopefully it'll come up, and it did. Again, no, I'm to 8 days now. So I'm going to hit cancel. Now notice that this is still my week 5 TCMSA, a week 5 host enterprise. This is the last one this is the one I've been working on to show you guys. But look at this, there's 0 entries. Okay, there's 0 entries in any of these things. Okay. So what I need to do is I need to go to File, Import. And what I'm going to import is a semicolon delimited file. So I come over here and I hit that. Now, I have to browse to the file that I just saved. Let's widen this out again so we can see it. Here's the Screencastify track demo. 2019, week 5 entries. Open. So what I want to do, it says add missing events. We don't need to worry about any of this stuff. We aren't using TFR. We aren't using electronic stuff. It's not USATF. It's not AAU or just middle school. Okay. And I hit import. Takes a second. And now look at this. All your entries are in for all those events. Okay. So again, going back to this whole 1600 meter business, 8th grade boys had 15 athletes. So we could, if we wanted to, change this to 15 right here, and then they would show up in one heat sheet, and I'll show that to you in a little bit. But this is how you download. So let me show you this. Check this out. So right here. There's your 42 kids that are in the 100 meter. Right there. Okay. There they are. All right. So in our next video, I'm going to show you how to seed and how to make your start line sheets and your heat sheets. But we have downloaded the entries into our Meet.